So this is your third show in what, 5 weeks?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what have you learned about your body competing that frequently in the past 5 weeks?
So that's a good question, because I have a kind of a new body now, because I took a year off, and you kind of got to learn yourself. So at the Arnold Ohio, we showed fullness, which was the easiest for me, just carb up, you know. But in Detroit, 1 week later, is all about refining that peak. So making sure that the fullness I have retains, but with more conditioning, because you can always get drier, but there's a balance there. And we're going to be slightly better here at the Arnold UK again. I think Detroit, you pretty much nailed the look, but you can always improve a little bit, which is what we're going to do at the UK show.
So probably the most anticipated thing for this is your showdown with Mike Sommerfeld.
Yes.
Are you excited for that? Is there anything you're nervous about in that?
I'm mostly excited because so many people want to see this battle. So even as a bodybuilding fan, I'm happy I can participate in something that the fans want to see. Because that's what the show is all about, the excitement for bodybuilding, drawing people in. So I was just going to show my version of Classic Physique, version of Classic Bodybuilding. Mike's going to show his version. Let's see what the judges decide which is the best one.
One last question. So you're probably the most like Arnold physique in the whole industry. And, you know, when I first saw you, I was like, oh my God, that's what Arnold looked like. So do you play, and you're a very nice guy as well, but do you play like mind games like Arnold did against him? Are you going to play any mind games against Mike?
The difference between that era and this era is social media. So I like to use social media via interviews like this, podcast, and maybe smart remarks here and there to kind of do that a little bit. I'm not really that kind of person, but I also recognize it's boring to be always the nice guy. So you got to play a little bit here and there, and I think I'm pretty good at that, you know, being a little bit cheeky here and there. Of course, Arnold was the GOAT, is the best, but I'm trying to be a little bit like that to make it fun for the audience.
What are your main techniques to do that?
Well, I know what my strengths are and what other people's weaknesses are, and I try to make their weakness even more scoped out, and my strengths stand out even more. And that's how I kind of like to make the difference bigger between me and my opponents.